We on the J&J show on Power 109. Listen, I'm not trying to incite violence. You know, I don't want people to go out and act unruly. But you know what throws me about a lot of black people? We talk a whole lot of shit, right? You know, black motherfuckers are always talking shit. We always fuck somebody up. We always kick somebody's ass. You know, black people are so quick to shoot one another. You look at some of the black-on-black violence that's going on. But these cops are killing our people in the streets, and we do absolutely nothing about it. You know, not even the cops all the time. Look at George Zimmerman. That motherfucker's George Zimmerman. This motherfucker signing autographs, taking pictures, smiling and shit. He at the beach. He at the gun show. He dancing and shit.
Yeah.
How? All that outrage and shit over Trayvon Martin being shot. How did he get away with this? I'm not saying motherfuckers should go and do something to him. But I'm saying black people will shoot each other over the dumbest shit.
Yep.
And you know what it boils down to, Jay? We some punk-ass motherfuckers. Black people are some punk-ass bitches. We'll kill each other over nothing. Over shoes. Over a jacket.
Right. Over a girl.
Over a girl.
Yeah.
That ain't even fine. You know, with all types of bullshit that we kill each other over.
Yep.
We won't lay a finger on fucking George Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because we know he's armed to the teeth. And probably because he's white. You know, I'm thinking there's a fear amongst these so-called thugs that if they do something to white people, they're more likely to go down in flames. They're more likely to get caught and prosecuted. If they kill another black man, they won't give a fuck. So I'm more likely to get away with it.
Well, but George is technically Hispanic, though, right?
He's Hispanic, but, I mean, he for goddamn sure ain't black. I mean, and look at the circumstances. I mean, this motherfucker's at the beach, taking pictures, signing autographs, smiling, shaking hands, like he the fucking president. I mean, just carrying on, man. After taking somebody's child out of this world.
Yeah.
He's a fucking celebrity now.
Yeah, he's
and
acting
these so-called thugs and shit, won't do a goddamn thing to him.
That's very true. Very true. Now, that's a point that is usually not made. In fact, I don't think I've heard it made. It's a very,
I ain't never heard it made either, but you know what it started for with me was the Casey Anthony shit. I mean, everybody knows she killed this little girl, and she gets away scot-free. All these motherfuckers out here talking shit, they're going to do this and they'll do that to somebody for these old nonsense reasons.
Right.
But Casey Anthony is walking around.
Very, very true.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying that somebody should do something to her. But y'all are going to do something to somebody else over absolutely nothing. Some of the most petty, smallest shit on the planet, but you won't touch her.
Yeah.
I mean, and George Zimmerman a few months later, same deal. Shoots us down in the street like dogs, but we won't do anything about it. I mean, the cop shot Oscar Grant in the back while he was down on the ground with his hands cupped behind his back. These thugs won't do anything to him, but again, they're going to kill other black men.
Yeah. Let they cut you off on the highway or something, and there you go. Now you want to do something.
Let a nigga talk a little bit shit on Twitter.
Right.
You try to find where a nigga live at so you can kill him. Let your girl send a nigga some nudes. He didn't see her nudes. She sent him her nudes. That's your bitch. You should check her. But no, he want to go fight this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But you just walk right past George Zimmerman.
How you doing, George?
He about to
Here. By the way, can I have your autograph? Shit.
Yeah. You just walk right past George. You didn't even recognize George. So it's sad, man. It's sad, but it's like black people are some fucking cowards, man. We ain't gonna do shit. We talk a whole lot of noise and ain't gonna do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, they used to always say, I heard a couple times, you know, all this fucking shit in places like Detroit and all these rundown-ass places where motherfuckers are shooting each other every day. And I remember somebody saying, why don't we just round all the motherfuckers up, put them in the military, and let them go fight the enemy and shit? But ain't none of them going to do no shit like that. Nope.
Right. Exactly. Cowards, man. Straight up cowards. Will shit on themselves if you put them in some camouflage and sent them to Afghanistan.
Yep.
You was thug of the year back home, but in Afghanistan, you a hoe.
Yeah, man. Honestly, man, it's like that little, just like that guy that shot, I don't know if you heard about it, in Detroit a few months ago, that guy who shot his enemy's baby girl, his daughter, on the porch. On the porch, shot her in the head, killed her. Little girl, man, a fucking baby. All because he wanted to get back at some guy over some...
I didn't hear that story.
Yeah. You
Man,
go ahead and look it up, man. Yeah. It's definitely that type of shit that makes you say, okay, now you can do some shit like that. I mean, some real fucked up bad shit.
Right, but you
But
can't
that
go to
just
war.
shows how weak you are because you ain't going to war. Nope.
Yeah, man, you're absolutely right, man. I mean, it's crazy. And look, I guess I gave Thugs the benefit of the doubt. I was like, all right, Zimmerman, he was acquitted. He ain't gonna last a week. He go a week go by. I'm like, shit. He ain't gonna last 2 weeks. A few months go by. And he's been to the beach. He's been to the gun show. He's been signed autographs. And kicked a couple of his girlfriends, kicked his ex-wife's ass, and smacked up his new girlfriend in the meantime. And speeding and shit. Out there speeding. I mean, I'm like, damn, Thugs.
Yeah, this nigga feels like he's untouchable.
Shit, he practically is untouchable. So it seems.
Yeah.
I mean, because the police can't get him.
Yeah.
The judicial system can't get him. And then these so-called thugs running around, they can't do anything. Which goes to show you thugs are only good for killing other black people. And you bitches that date them, y'all are the, but that's a whole other subject. niggas is about to snap, but
yeah,
it's a whole other subject right there. But yeah, man, it's sad what they do to our young folks, man, and get away with it. You know, look, J&J show, we're not promoting street justice. We're not telling y'all to go out there and start shooting up people and go looking for motherfuckers and threatening people and things like that. But it baffles me how you would have the heart to kill another black person over something petty. Yet they're gunning down our children in the streets and taking pictures smiling and shit a week later. Well, what I'm saying is, if y'all not going to kill George Zimmerman, stop killing each other.
There you go. There you go. J&J Show, Power 1 or motherfucking nothing.